Hi, Sinocap here. Today, I'm going to recap a Bollywood romantic comedy film called Jab We Met. Aditya Kashyap, heir to a wealthy family, is depressed and suicidal, and walks out of a major company meeting. He wanders aimlessly, and boards a train where he meets another passenger, Geet Dhillon, an excessively jovial and talkative young girl. Being unbalanced by the problems he is going through, he gets off the train. As the train begins to leave, Geet tries to get him back aboard, but both end up being left behind. They reach the next station via taxi, only to miss the train again when she picks an argument with a kiosk vendor. As she wanders within the station, she is harassed by the same kiosk vendor, and then accosted by a man on a motorbike, who believes her to be a prostitute. She runs to Aditya for safety. Seeing her with another man, the man on the motorbike leaves her alone. Geet blames Aditya for the situation, and insists that he accompany her to her home in Batanda, to which he agrees. They stay at a nearby hotel for the night, and he opens up to her, dropping his reserved nature. She tells him of her plans to elope with her boyfriend Anshuman, who her family wouldn't accept due to religious differences. The next morning, they begin their journey and grow closer. He tells her that he's the heir to a late wealthy industrialist, Dharam Raj Kashyap, confides in her of the company's financial troubles post his father's death, and how his girlfriend ended up marrying someone else. He also discusses his mother's extramarital affair, and subsequent elopement issues. At Geet's home, her relatives are exceedingly grateful to him, and ask him to stay with them for a week. Her grandfather, Sriendra, suspects a bonding between the two, which they both deny. Later, her family decides to arrange her wedding. An uninterested Geet pretends to be in love with Aditya to derail their plans. She runs away from home that night, to elope with Anshuman. Aditya tries to discourage her, since her family will suspect him and cause trouble. She, however, convinces him to help her elope. The two of them arrive in Manali, where Anshuman resides. She tries to get Aditya to accompany her, but having fallen in love with her, he bids her farewell. 9 months later, he is shown to have successfully revived his company's poor state, and enjoys a renewed optimism toward life. He also reconciles with his mother. Geet's family sees him in a launch event broadcast on TV. Her uncle locates his office, and confronts him. Although unaware of her whereabouts, he promises to bring her back in the next 10 days. He returns to Manali, where he learns that Anshuman had rebuffed her, never planning to get married. Aditya traces her to Shimla, where she is leading a quiet life as a school teacher, in her former school. He notes that she has the same demeanor he had many months ago. He takes her to a hotel, and offers her the catharsis of berating Anshuman over the phone, and they share an intimate hug afterward. The next day, Anshuman attempts to reconcile with her and start afresh. Uncertain about him, the three of them then go to Batanda together. Her family is still under the impression that she had eloped with Aditya, and she repeatedly fails to tell them the truth. Geet is also confused about whether she loves Anshuman or Aditya. Wanting to express her confusion, when she approaches Aditya in the night, Aditya advises that she talk to Anshuman the next morning. The next day, Aditya begins to leave after getting Geet and Anshuman to talk. Anshuman assures her, and tells her about his plans to marry her. As a train passes by, drowning Anshuman's words, she realizes that she loves Aditya and not Anshuman. She runs to Aditya, confesses her love, and the two of them share a passionate kiss. Anshuman, confused and hurt, leaves. Their planned wedding takes place, with their families. They go on to have 2 daughters. The film ends with Sriendra telling his 2 great-granddaughters about how mischievous their parents were. Geet and Aditya nod in agreement with Sriendra as they share a smile, their daughters looking on. Like and subscribe for more videos like this.